Hello, everybody. Welcome to the LAN Party Podcast. Today is Tuesday. My phone died, so I can't tell you what time it is.
It's October 9th at 4:48 p.m.
4:48 p.m. as per our usual schedule.
So,
If you haven't noticed,
Tyler's back.
hooray!
Yeah, we're all pretty disappointed.
Yeah, me too. The reason I'm back kind of sucks, but whatever.
Everyone's like, yeah, I was like, given the reason, yeah, it does suck.
We're all disappointed too, but not for the reason that you are.
Oh, yeah, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I have such great friends.
Nate, are you glad to see Tyler back?
Yeah.
No,
At
you're
least
not.
somebody cares.
That was so enthusiastic.
Say something again.
Say something again?
Why are you not noisy?
Are you sick?
No,
Do you have a cold?
no,
Sounds like you've got a cold.
I don't.
Do you have sinus problems?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Touch your microphone, like tap it. He's not plugged in.
Why don't you plug it the fuck in?
What are you doing, Austin? What do you mean he's not plugged in? I'm supposed to be the audio guru here.
Now you see how well that's
Yeah, I know. He's spending all these money on all this classes and stuff, and it's not working. Is it plugged in there, or is it not plugged in on the board? Is that what it is? Say something, Nate. Not yet. Now say something.
Say something.
Still not functioning. Are the levels and the gain up?
Yeah? Oh, wait a minute.
What, his level wasn't up?
We just made ear cancer for
Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Say something, Nate.
Say something.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and apologize in advance for all the noise that everybody, I guarantee,
advance?
just heard on...
Wait, are these still
It's
plugged
a little
in?
late now.
Yeah, those are plugged in.
Yeah, it's a little late to apologize.
I'm still going to be
in
loud for you, just a heads up, because I haven't adjusted my gain.
Actually, you're not that bad.
Okay, that's weird. So,
advance. Okay, that's weird. You're weird.
I apologize for the ear cancer we just caused everybody.
Everybody just playing with his mic, tapping on it, plugging it, unplugging it. Nate, say something.
Say something.
That's going to be the whole fucking podcast.
What?
Tyler's just going to be like, hey, Nate, say something.
Nate, say something. Nate, do you have anything to add to this conversation?
Say something.
Say
So,
something. I'm
Burger King has
giving
some new
up
chicken
on-
tenders. They're pretty darn good.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I know.
I actually kind of
they're-
like the sound of that wind guard over these pop filters.
They're-
Continue, sorry.
Wow, you just fucking interrupted him right there.
They're kind of like McDonald's.
Mac-
Mickey Donaldi's.
Mickey Donaldi's.
It's
Their
kinda
new
like,
their new glazed chicken wing tenders or whatever they are.
well, I haven't had those yet, but I want to.
Me
But
either,
they're
I want
regular
to.
chicken tenders. Burger King. They're similar, but they're like better. So it's awesome.
They're similar but better.
Mm-hmm.
But Burger King is also expensive,
That is very true.
It is.
like relatively speaking. Like I just got a burger and a medium drink there, and it still cost me like $7.
Yeah.
Whereas I can get like 4 sandwiches at McDonald's for that much.
For low quality sandwiches.
Well, yeah, I
Especially
know,
elaborate
but
that.
still,
See,
I'd
that's-
be
that's
way
the
more
thing, though,
full
is-
after 4 sandwiches at McDonald's.
Well, sometimes I don't need 4 sandwiches. Sometimes I just go there and get. Oh, they have a.
Plus, Burger King doesn't have McDonald's
they have
Coca-Cola.
a 4. I think it's them.
why does
No,
McDonald's
no, it's
Coca-Cola
not.
taste better than?
No way.
Stainless steel vats. I know that's one of the way they transport it.
That's weird.
Yeah. So if anybody has been
Wait,
trying
well,
to
how does-
communicate with us on Twitch or Steam or Twitch or YouTube or Mixer, I apologize. I didn't have the chat open. I do now, so I can read your chat.
But if they transfer theirs through stainless steel vats, and that's what makes it taste better, what do other companies transfer theirs in?
I don't know. Maybe it's like plastic barrels or something, or plastic, because it's a syrup. Like I think it's a syrup. It's the way they.
I would assume they all do
Yeah.
it with stainless steel vats.
Every Coke flavor or every soda flavor is a syrup at first. They add in.
Yeah,
And then
they just add the
they just
carbonated.
carbonated water.
because it's easier to ship it that way. It lasts longer.
So maybe the Coca-Cola syrup is in a different bag, because I'm sure they can just it's cheaper for them to get bags, like plastic bags with the soda syrups or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody research it. Nate, you're a Coke aficionado. Look it up.
At the Marathon gas station, I was there once when they were changing out the syrup. What are you looking at?
Turn your mic around.
Oh, for the love of God!
Turn it around.
Are
Should
you
be facing this
serious?
correct way.
No, because he's using the mic that was set up for you.
You sure?
There, is that better?
Yes, that's much better.
Why did you have it? Oh, because it's okay.
Because I switched these around. Because for some
Freaking
reason
idiot.
you were using my mic over there.
Because you haven't been here.
Well, yeah,
dumbass.
I know, but that means he would have to move that one away, spin it around, spin this one around, and move it over there. It's a lot of work.
No.
Instead of just
He would just he just
booming
turned
that.
it away.
Nobody wants to know about our audio crap.
I do.
Well, they don't.
Look, I'm just having a cow
Oh,
right
great!
now.
Here
'cause
they go
I come
again,
back-
bitching about their audio equipment.
I come back and everything's different. Not everything, like 2 mics, but still.
Anyways.
So I was at the Marathon gas station while they're switching out the syrups.
Mm-hmm.
They're all plastic bags. So
I bet McDonald's is. Somebody look it up. Find out why McDonald's Coca-Cola is better.
I already we looked it up before, and they said it's because they do the stainless steel whatever.
I'm writing an angry email to Best Buy customer support.
Okay.
Because they don't
That
have
was
their
random.
Coke and,
Because
their
you
Coke-
guys don't have good flavored Coke. No,
your
because
Coke isn't served in stainless steel vats.
yeah,
It's bullshit.
they'll be like, no, we have them
We
in
don't-
bottles at the front of the store.
Yeah, we don't serve Cokes all that often.
Maybe you should.
I bet if you did, it wouldn't be in stainless steel vats, you cheapskates.
So Jared got his computer built.
Did he really?
Yeah. We were playing Forza Horizon 4 last night. He's got a few issues with like really bad pop-in. Which much to my surprise doesn't bother him because it would bother the hell out of me. It's not like vegetation pop-in, it's road pop-in.
That'd be a pretty important thing.
Is he still rocking his old graphics card?
Yeah,
That's
I'm pretty
probably
sure that's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, because his CPU is like tanking it. Like his CPU's
Yeah,
working
if
at
I
like
remember-
60% at its lowest playing that game.
If I remember
He's got a
from what I
780.
hear- yeah, his everything but his graphics card is just fucking like up here. And his graphics card's like
And he's planning on bumping his graphics card up, just not right now.
yeah.
Black Rose says hello and how are we today?
Well, I'm pretty
Good.
good. How about you?
My back hurts.
Well, Nate
My feet
Nate
hurt.
feels like shit, but that's no surprise. He also looks like it too.
Thank you.
I'll sell
He's
him
got
my
the
old
nicest pair of pants out of the 4 of us today.
Probably
though.
the most expensive too.
Yeah, I know. He's been dressing like.
I don't know. My jeans are pretty expensive because I have to get giant person jeans.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
but I mean,
gosh,
just
know.
think about
These
it.
were
Like,
$100 something.
like Nate
one.
has been.
Fucking lord.
Never mind. My jeans are $65.
I got them on sale though, but yeah,
since
these
Nate
are
got
$180 jeans, I think.
Jesus. Since Nate got a good job, he's been buying nice pants. He wears polos all the time. And he's got nice shoes.
And then a fucking Ford Performance grungy ass hat.
It looks like he's about ready to go play golf.
He
let's be
needs
honest.
to get one of those newsboy caps.
Yeah, newsboy caps. I'll let you borrow one of my dad's.
I have to dress like this whenever I go to my dad's golfing neighborhood.
Yeah, that's what
That
I'm
way I
saying. It
blend
looks
in.
like he's going to golf.
Except the hat.
Except that.
Well, they all wear hats.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
not
most
dirty ass
importantly.
Ford Performance hats.
It's not dirty. My hair's dirty.
Yeah, it has turned from black to more brown.
Yeah, it's kind of like a really dark brown now.
Some of that's the
Like
sun.
in the right light.
Yeah, and
It's all from work.
the sad thing is you can't wash them; you destroy the bills.
You can wash them. They make
You
things
have to
that
wash
save
it
the
in
bills.
You wash them in the dishwasher.
I
It's,
never heard that.
Yep, that's how you wash them.
it's more that
Do you
some of
put
these
laundry
are
detergent in the dishwasher when you do that?
No, you do not.
No, it's more that some of these are cardboard, and it destroys that.
It's like why do your dishes smell like spring lavender? I put laundry detergent in them.
You know what happens whenever you put laundry detergent in a dishwasher?
It explodes.
No, it doesn't explode. Well, I guess it sort of does. But the
Explodes with
next time
soap.
Yeah, the next time
You
come out,
open it
there'd
up, it's
just
just
be bubbles.
studs.
There'd be bubbles everywhere.
Oh man.
Yeah, you got until the 30th to get that code.
Back to what I was saying. Yeah, that's why I'm writing an angry email to Best Buy, because I pre-ordered the Power Armor edition of Fallout 76 like ages ago. Like, obviously because it sold out with it. Don't do that. There's a poster in there.
Oh, is there?
Yes,
There's no lid on either side.
I just thought it was an empty
because
tube.
it came in a loot crate. The loot crate was the lid.
Oh. Why don't you take the poster out and hang it up somewhere?
Where am I going to hang a fucking poster?
Well, you got all this real estate right there.
See, what I'd like
Right
to
above
do,
us.
I want to put my posters in frames because they'll last that way. If I put them up like I've had the posters before, they're just going to die.
Everything dies eventually, Austin.
Then I can put some hooks in there and just hang the picture frames, but
So you can drop it on your guests' heads whenever they sit on your futon.
I said hooks, not screws.
Well, I mean, the hooks can still fall out.
Not if you do it right.
I mean, can you do it right?
I don't think you can.
I just learned something really bullshitty about the beta. The servers won't be up 24/7. They'll be on at targeted times.
What the fuck?
And you want to know how long those targeted times can be? 4 to 8 hours.
Boy, I'm actually about to just not send this email.
Well, I mean, you still paid for it. I'd still get what you
Well,
paid
yeah,
for.
but what's the point in fucking playing the beta? It's like, oh, I just got home from a long day at work. I'm gonna go home and play some Fallout 76. See what kind of feedback I can get. Servers are closed for now. Check back in 8 hours. But 8 hours is when I'm sleeping.
Yeah, trying to target as many players as possible. I'd imagine, okay, they probably do it from more than likely from 5 p.m. to whatever, 9, 10,
Like probably 5 to 11.
probably.
Midnight at the latest, I would say.
Yeah, because that's when most of your after work and after school games are on.
And you see, here's what I think is causing that. The game comes out November 14th.
Yes.
We're just now getting the beta in our hands like next week.
Yeah. Xbox gets it the 23rd.
That gives them 3 weeks. 3 weeks to fix a full game worth of bugs.
Fine-tune the game.
Which is why, I guarantee you, that's why the servers aren't 24/7.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Why
Are they
not?
gonna try to fix in between?
I'd hope so.
Probably. But, like, I just don't know if that gives them enough lead time.
Considering how bad Bethesda features are,
I'm
It's probably not enough.
yeah.
Even if they had, like, 10 weeks, might not be enough.
Yeah, I'm partially worried because, like, I feel like sending out the beta this late was a poor decision as far as the game's development is concerned.
I just don't think
Have
this
they had a closed beta?
game's development
They
was
didn't.
a wise decision.
Actually, everything I'm reading, like, some of the people have gotten press copies of the game already. And, like, everybody's, like, loving it.
Or do they really love it, or they just love the fact that it got a press copy?
No, they're, like, there's, like, pros and cons, and then there's, like, 10 reasons why Fallout 4 kicks ass, or Fallout 76 kicks ass. Like, there's a lot of people that think that...
Is it gonna
that
kick my ass? 'Cause my
Probably.
ass hurts at the
Probably.
moment.
I will.
And they've been doing a lot of playtesting in studio.
yeah.
Like everybody that's working on it has a
Well, everybody that's working on it's obviously going to be like, oh, the game's going to be fucking great because it's going to be cool. I worked on it. I did this. But, like, I'm talking about press copies, like people that got their hands on a press copy of the game.
I'm not even going on reviews. It's just like they're playing it, they're trying it, they're with other people. Granted, they're employees.
Yeah, I don't know.
This kind of crap, but
I don't know. I am a little worried about the late lead time on the beta. Like, when they call it the break early testing application or whatever, and early is 3 weeks.
yeah, and that only gives them 2 weeks to get PC compatibility issues sorted out,
Mm-hmm.
which is not enough considering how many rigs are out there.
And also just figuring out multiplayer server problems and stuff like that, seeing if they can even take good loads of people.
That's probably why they're not on 24/7.
Yeah.
I think they
No,
should be,
thanks.
partially for that reason.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what
To
beta
test
tests have
memory,
always
like-
been for. It's like stress testing.
Well, yeah, because like if you control the amount of time the server's up, you're not going to be able to see if you've got a gradual memory leak, like a server memory leak, which essentially, those of you who don't know what a memory leak is, it's grabbing system resources, and when a program's done using those system resources, it puts them back, and it pulls those resources from your RAM, which is random access memory. That's what it's there for. And when a program doesn't return unused memory, that's what they call a memory leak. So it just keeps grabbing memory until there's no more memory to grab, and then it crashes. So with a server-side issue like that, if you have a really gradual memory leak, like something as small as picking up a box of ammo off the ground, maybe that function in its entirety, it works, but maybe there's a memory leak associated with that. And when it randomly accesses memory to put through that code, and it doesn't put it back. How often do you think people are going to pick up boxes of ammo off the ground?
Probably quite a bit. So it just adds up quick.
But
You know what? Here's since you mentioned that, maybe a cynical take on it is they know they have a memory leak, and they just don't want to expose that.
They have limited closed beta right now. From people, they've randomly select people that pre-ordered.
you know what? An Oxhorn. I saw, because Oxhorn streamed like all day yesterday. I kept getting notifications, or maybe it was the day before. I kept getting notifications, and even the official Fallout Facebook page shared his stream, and they're like, when we say Oxhorn's going in depth with the lore, he's literally exploring everything.
Nice.
Yeah. Now these closed ones, they're under NDA.
Now, I believe that, but I do know that, like I said, the official Fallout page, and maybe Oxhorn wasn't sharing stuff from the game, but somewhere or another he got access to a bunch of information about their lore because he started digging. And the official Facebook page for Fallout shared his content for that reason. So, if anybody's ever interested in learning more about the lore in Fallout, Oxhorn, I think Nate's the original person that showed me his videos, does really good in-depth coverage of these locations in the game. Like, really good. I found them to be really good coffee videos where you wake up in the morning and you're waking up and you're drinking a cup of coffee and you're half asleep. His videos are good to watch to get your mind going. It's interesting to learn more about the game too. Like the fact that the guys at Nuka-Cola, like the CEO, the owner of Nuka-Cola, actually had a part to play in the development of the XO1 Power Armor.
But does he store his Coca-Cola mix or Nuka-Cola mix in stainless steel vats?
I don't know.
That's the ultimate question.
Can I ask what in the hell you're doing?
He's being crazy with your glue.
It's crazy glue.
What's your problem?
I can't do this. I can't deal with people like him.
Is he really needling you with his behavior?
Remember when I said we didn't miss you?
This is a serious pair of pliers. Do some damage with this sucker.
Yeah, especially if you got a hold of someone's nose.
You said pair of pliers, and then you said I can do damage with this sucker. One of those is plural, one of those is singular.
I've got a serious pair of pliers on my car because I don't have a job.
See, me and one of my coworkers always have this discussion. Like
these
is it
and those. So
is
it's
it
like
a pair of
pants.
scissors? Like what is a scissor?
It's
Yeah,
like
what is
got
one
a pair
scissor?
of pants.
What is exactly?
What's a pant?
What is a pant?
Like, I mean, everybody knows you got a
That's
pair
the
of
thing
shoes.
a dog does whenever it's hot.
But I mean, you got a pair of shoes, and everybody knows what one shoe is.
Yeah.
But you got a pair of pants. What's one pant?
Yeah, like what is one pant? Like, what is an individual singular? Like, first off, why can't we buy them individually? Like, why are they not manufactured as individual items? What's a plier? What is a plier?
Maybe that's just like a tiny crowbar.
Maybe it's a crowbar or a chisel or something.
Why? What makes you think that?
Because
you can
just
ply with it.
There's two parts here. And they're both pretty much the same. That's why it's a pair. You remove one, and there's a plier.
What you got there? It looks
useless.
like a broken pair of pliers. Oh, you mean a plier?
No, actually, it's not broken. It's a plier.
That wouldn't be useless.
The same with the pant. You just have one leg.
Just buy assless chaps and cut them in half. Cut the
Well, I
strip.
see you're wearing your pant today. Feel a little breeze, do you?
No. Or you could have mismatched pants. So you don't have a pair of pants. You have pants. You have like dark blue jeans on your left side, and you have light blue jeans on the right.
Don't be giving them any more crazy ideas for pants.
Oh, you mean like the $400 jeans that were covered in mud?
Yeah, or
Yeah.
the
Remember
ones
that trend?
or the ones that were pre-ripped.
Yeah. Designer
They still
jeans.
have the pre-ripped ones. They sell those
Yeah, the
everywhere.
one. No. I mean, like they were ripped to the point where there was nothing but the seam on the side, a thing over your knee, and then shorts. But it still had the seam running all the way down to your ankle.
Why? What
See,
the hell?
Fashion designers never ask that question.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
That's why
imagine.
you'll never be a fashion designer.
I'm just trying to imagine the board meeting where they presented that idea. Like one person's like, "All right, I present to you legless pants," and everybody in the boardroom is just like, "Oh wow, that one's great." And you get the one guy in the back of the table who's like, "Why?" And everybody just looks at him and they're like, "Get the fuck out."
Jimmy, we've gone over this. We don't ask that question here. We don't ask why. We only make innovations.
And be like, "But those are shorts." Like, no, they have seams down the side. Do you see that? They've got the seams, and then they've got the little collar at the end of their pants. But
they only covered your ass. And even that's a stretch.
be like, "No, they're pants." Be like, "So would you wear these out in the cold?" "No, because there's no material there." "Then they're not pants."
Not really pants, are they? Oh boy, the fashion world. So it's a wonderful thing.
It's like those people that just, they adamantly deny anything. Like they're so blindly convinced of something that they believe it even when you sit there and tell them to their face all the reasons it's wrong.
There's a lot of people like
It's like
that.
those people.
Flat earthers.
Flat Earth.
What's heavier, a pound of bricks or a pound of feathers?
Oh, God.
Pound of feathers, because you have to deal with the guilt of plucking all those birds.
I love that. What's heavier, a pound of bricks or a pound of feathers? Well, it's a pound of bricks.
Of course. What you mean they're the same weight? A brick is heavier than a feather.
Yeah, but when you have a pound of feathers and you have a pound of bricks, it's... I got into that argument with my mom the other night, except it was different than that. My brother asked her if she would rather have an infinity amount of $1 bills or an infinity amount of $20 bills. She's like, "I'd rather have 20s. And my dad looked at her, he's like, "Why?" She's like, "'Cause it'd be more money."
Because it'd be more money.
And I'm like, "It's the same though." And she's like, "No, because $20 bills are worth more than $1."
But
And I'm like-
20 is bigger than 1.
And I'm like, but
But whenever you have infinite ones,
she's like, "That doesn't make sense because 20s are worth more than ones." I'm like, "Yeah, but if you have infinite ones, you can just give yourself $21 bills and have it's the same as $1 bills. She's like, but I have an infinite number of 20s too, and I'm like, but
I'd pick an infinite number of 20s.
why?
I would take an
'Cause
infinite.
I don't want to carry a bunch of ones around.
Yeah, for that reason, it's more useful.
True. But okay, so what if you?
It's like I go buy something with $101 bills. Like,
yeah, it's
seriously?
like I go to buy.
I'm gonna piss that guy off too. He's like,
Okay,
okay,
but
I'm gonna go
But-
buy a
So
new
many.
car in cash with all my one.
It's also a hassle though if you've got a bunch of 20s and like you're going to buy an 89-cent fountain drink. You have to break a 20 to buy an
Well, get a
89
candy
cent
bar,
fountain
too.
drink.
Yeah, Austin.
Yeah, you have unlimited money.
Who cares? Just buy the gas station, damn it.
Yeah.
It's like,
buy it all
it's
in
like-
20s.
do you guys have extra large cup holders? What do you mean? Oh, I need one that holds 20 cups.
Just bring in
Wow,
a bucket.
are you buying drinks for your coworkers? No, I'm just buying drinks for the rest of the day because like I just don't want to break a 20 into an obnoxious amount of money. So I was just gonna give you a 20 and buy 20 fountain drinks. The cashier would just be looking at you like,
Why?
why?
Just bring in a bucket. How much does it cost to fill this up?
I get
About $20? We'll say about $20. Here's $20.
They used to have fountain drinks that came in, it was
those
it
big
was
64-ounce
bigger.
like mugs.
They had the regular cup so
Like-
it fit in your thing, and then it was like a KFC bucket on top.
I think I remember this. Ridiculous.
I remember
Shit.
I remember when gas stations would sell like those free refill like cooler drinks where the like that cooler that Nate's got down there, they were just a little bit smaller in diameter than that. Like they were like this big around and they were that deep. And they just had the big handle on it. You could take it to the fountain, fill it up, and it was a free refill after you bought it. And I'm like,
I'm so glad we have an audio podcast. So whenever we say
Whenever-
stuff whenever it's
when
this
we
big
hold-
around and that deep, it's very specific and everybody. Can
I would say
understand
that's
we're
what?
trying to
That's
say.
6 to 8 inches.
Yeah,
6
it's
to 8
like
inches in
like
diameter
6
and like
diameter and then
8 inches deep.
8 inches
That's a
deep.
foot.
Yeah. You're
That's
a
a
foot.
foot. Yeah, probably about a foot deep. But I mean, it was fucking massive. And you'd buy that, and it would be like a $20 cup, but you'd be able to permanently refill it for free.
Hey Nate.
What?
Speaking of your cooler, there's still a beer in there.
Is it really?
Why did you tell him? I was gonna put that in his fucking refrigerator when he didn't know, and that way he would go to get it, and it would taste bad.
Also, I want to tell you, Yingling is owned by a Union Buster.
Really?
Yeah. In case you wanted to keep drinking it.
I don't drink it.
Well, I mean,
I
those
mean,
are your-
I sometimes drink it, but I didn't buy it, so.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Let's say at this point I found other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the $4 a bottle beer.
I found it at Meijer for $3 a bottle. I'm not getting it because
That dragon's
beer
milk
is
or
this?
whatever that was like ale aged in bourbon barrels or whatever.
Yucky.
You're yucky.
That's
Budweiser did something with similar with Jim Beam barrels, and that was actually pretty good. It was the only Budweiser I'll ever drink.
What about Bud Light Lime?
What about
Beer Man
Bud Light?
says that everybody needs water with some of their beer. Somebody's like, it was refreshing because, after drinking all that beer, I kind of need a water to kind of break me down, referring to Bud Light Lime. Oh, man. Beer Man.
I don't know if I told you guys this. or not. RC is actually owned by the as Union made
Yeah.
RC Cola.
You mentioned that last time I was here.
Yeah.
I'm really
Yep.
glad it is because none of the Union made none of the Pepsi products are really all that good.
I like Pepsi.
I mean, I like Mountain Dew, but that's it. Like,
I like Pepsi.
I like Pepsi in a fountain drink, but in the bottle or in cans, not a big fan. Dr. Pepper, it's all right, but I'd much prefer good old Mr. Pibb.
Good old Mr. Pibb.
So, Pepsi's got it leaves like an aftertaste or something that's not pleasant.
I don't like the
It's like a
aftertaste Coke has.
It's like some kind of like acidy, sticky, just nasty.
Man, that's how I feel about
Aftertaste.
Coke.
See,
Nate's going to choke you.
I'm just saying, I don't like Coke.
Well, actually,
It's
here's
all
the-
right. Not everybody has to be right. Some of us have to be wrong. We have to equal it out.
I don't like
It's
Coke as much
fine.
from a can. I prefer it out of a fountain.
I think everybody does.
Especially McDonald's.
Especially McDonald's.
Because out of a can, it's acidic as hell.
I don't know how Nate's still alive.
Yeah, how are your kidneys not like shut down?
Or just like you have a hole burned through your stomach. He dies one day and we give him an anatomy and he's got like a stainless steel sheet around his stomach.
He. It's like, oh yeah, he had a robo kidney put in.
It's like, we actually don't know how that stainless steel plate got there. We think it naturally evolved as a protective measure.
I've put some of my skill points in lead belly.
No, it's like it's like, how did he die? It's like, well, the Coke ate through the stainless steel stomach. It's like, yeah, that was put in as a preventative measure. It didn't work.
He's buried in a coffin that's painted like a Coca-Cola can. He died.
That'd either be him or that'd be Derek. One of the two.
No,
He-
we'll have to paint his Nuka-Cola.
He died as he lived, enjoying a nice cold Coca-Cola. Black
Actually,
Rose.
out of
Whenever
Coke.
you pick up the
Damn.
What'd you say?
I said I'm actually out of Coke.
So what is it now? Just Blue Moon? Just been chugging Blue Moons?
No, I actually went down to McDonald's and got a Coke.
And anytime you move Nate's Coke can shaped coffin, it sloshes around because it's half finished.
I laughed harder at that than I should, but that's because I've got to be the one to clean up the fucking Coke cans when everybody leaves. And I'll always go to pick Nate's up and put it in the bag, and I pick it up, and it's still half full.
Yeah, I noticed you finally cleaned them up. You probably had like $20 in cans and bottles up here.
You'd be surprised.
Fuck no.
I haven't recycled the bottles. My dad had 4 dog food bags worth of aluminum cans flat.
Mhm.
4 dog food bags, 50-pound dog food bags, like they're fucking massive. $40.
Yeah, that's about normal.
Yeah, I had
In
100
Michigan, it's 10 cents a can.
Yeah.
10
That-
cents a fucking can.
Dang, dude. You can make a killing off of that.
Yeah, this household? Uh-huh.
But I mean,
It goes straight to the Ford plants and turn into trucks.
I had 107 pounds worth of aluminum wire. That was $20.
Yeah, well, that's aluminum wire.
20 cents. As same rate you get for Coke cans. 20 cents a pound.
Really?
You know what I'm going to start doing, though? I'm just going to start saving all of our Coke cans, and then when we go up to Michigan, like, in the summer or
Just haul 'em
something.
all up there.
Just bring them all up there and be like, all right, give me my money. And it's like, you got 6 bags here. Yeah, I got 12 more in the back of the truck.
This is what I can carry in.
Pallets and like
Yeah.
a trailer.
You don't have to prove, what is it, that you live there?
You
drank
might
them?
have to. I don't know.
Just get your
Have your
grand-
have your grandpa sell it.
Yeah.
And give you the money. He can keep some of it.
Be like, I'll give you 10% of my earnings if you turn these into the recycler.
I was going to say, last time I went and recycled, I got like 60 cents a pound.
Because you turn in.
It probably fluctuates quite a bit.
It probably
it
does a
does.
little bit
It
with
really
the
does.
demand of aluminum and stuff like that. But like, you're talking 10 cents a can. A 12-pack is $1.20. Like, that's $1.20 back on your $4 case of soda.
Well, I didn't tell you, when I was at Evansville, this one guy bought him a brand new truck because he went back behind the frat houses and pulled out all the beer cans and recycled them.
I'd be curious to know what the going rate of recycled glass is.
Not a whole lot.
I wouldn't
Probably
think it
less
is.
than aluminum.
Probably.
Because it's a very intensive
I don't have
process.
a bottle. Some states it's like 5 cents a bottle. Others it's like 10 cents a bottle. I think Michigan's it's either 5 or 10 cents a bottle.
I need to go somewhere with good scrap copper prices whenever I sell my shit. Because the only things I find around here are like $2.50 a pound, which is kind of shitty.
Yeah, the scrapping around here is pretty bad.
I meant to say this is way off topic, but I'd just like to point out when people make comments in the chat. But Black Rose says, I found my cat chilling outside, sitting in the weeds, not even in comfy grass, dead scratchy weeds. Maybe it had an itch.
That's cats. Cats.
When I
find-
get an itch, I go out and roll around in the dead scratchy weeds. That's what I do. Oh, I forgot our cat was still up here.
Yep. You mentioned cat. She just came right out.
It's like, oh, you talking about me?
You talk about me? Meow. She's tiny. She's a tiny little thing.
So are her vocal cords.
I've got smaller.
When I have an itch, I like to
You've
dip
got
myself
smaller
in a vat
vocal
of
cords?
acid.
No, small
What?
cat.
I said when I have an itch, I like to dip myself in a vat of acid.
Right
Get rid of
then.
it.
And a vat of Coke.
You know what I forgot to do today? I forgot to do that trial run of like an actual outlined podcast. So your mom, when we went and did the interview on your mom's show, we had talked about in the past considering doing our show at IUS. And I actually ran it past those guys. They don't have a problem going to IUS to do it because we usually go out to eat afterwards anyways. And IUS is right next to the interstate, so you're already close to pretty much everywhere you're going to go.
Mm-hmm.
But, and I agree with this, this is one of the things, I had already had this in my head before, and this goes to anybody that's listening, we might actually stream
Switch platform.
somewhere else at some point or another. But, we need to come up with like an outline. Like everybody comes up with a topic or something that they want to talk about for the week, and I'm not saying like go home and research, but just kind of
Have an idea.
have an idea of what you want to talk about.
Know enough about it to talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, so that way we don't have dead space.
Well, Nate's
I've
here,
never played that game.
so 2 jokes. One of them was funnier than the other one.
Can I hit him?
Who?
3 jokes if you consider
Me?
Nate.
Yeah, you.
No.
That was in line with the joke I made about Nate.
So it's possible that we'd be streaming at my campus's radio station. I don't know for sure yet. If we do, we'll have to be a little more PG.
Shit.
That's gonna be hard.
Yeah. it
Oh,
is.
come on.
me.
You don't freaking talk enough.
You don't.
You don't freaking talk enough.
just like that entire process. It's just like, okay, I've started the word. Now I have to think of something that starts with F to fit here.
My God, that is loud.
Yeah, I told him to not.
The whole house is vibrating.
Well, he's parking it in the garage, which
Oh.
is right
Okay,
below
I thought
me.
he was out in like the front yard. I was like, what the fuck?
What's a what?
What the fuck?
What happened to being PG, Nate?
We're not.
Fuck. Have you seen that video of that bird?
What?
Whenever somebody's doing the thing where they have a blanket and they're in a doorway and they throw up the blanket and then drop the blanket and they run around the corner. Somebody did that with a cockatoo. And as soon as they ran around the corner and dropped the blanket and they weren't there, the cockatoo's big frill comes up, and he goes, "What the fuck?" This is the greatest thing.
Hang on, now I've got to find this.
Oh boy, it's pretty funny. Nate, say something.
Okay. Nick, did you hear I got a new car in Forza?
No.
I got the Shelby,
Daytona.
the Shelby Cobra Daytona, the $8 million car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really don't like you.
Why?
'Cause I want that car.
Well, go buy it.
Yeah, go
But
buy
I'm
it.
not going to spend 8 million credits on it.
Well,
Also,
don't.
I
I
spent-
spent 800,000.
I spent 1 million credits on the Iron Knight. He got it in a fucking wheel spin.
I know. As soon as I got that, I was like, "Ooh!" And then my next reaction was, "Austin's gonna be pissed."
Hey,
You-
Austin, guess what I got last
That's
night?
exactly what he did, too. He sent me a message. He's like, guess what I just got? I'm like, what? He's like, I got the Iron Knight in a wheel spin.
Like, you piece of shit.
I've made double what John's made in my Forza gameplay time.
Birds fucked up.
Birds are great.
What the fuck?
I want a bird.
No, you don't.
No, I do.
Fuck?
My great grandmother has birds. No, you do not.
No, I want a bird. I know they're annoying. I want one.
They're also kind of smelly.
I want an African gray so
Oh
bad.
god.
She has an African. She
African grays are so fucking cool and they are hysterical.
She had two.
Don't
She
yell
had
at
two
it.
at one point.
Just don't yell at it.
Make sure you get a male. Females are fucking stupid.
Yeah, don't yell at it. I like that one video. I'll kick your ass.
Mostly because it's only the males that talk.
Yeah, those things are like they've got the ability to recreate like to a T any sound they hear.
Yeah, they have like the intelligence of a 5-year-old.
Yeah, which is funny. But they can imitate any sound they hear. Like I'm just trying to I can only imagine like I'm sitting at my computer and my phone goes off and the bird hears that. But it's like because my ringer's never on. Like my ringtone's always on vibrate. And so it'd just be like and then I'll just be playing my game and the bird will be like and I'll be like, oh shit.
Hold on. What the fuck?
I'll put it down. Fuck you, bird.
Fuck you.
Yeah, it did that with her telephone. It would imitate the button press noise.
So it sounds like
Burp,
somebody dialing in her
burp.
phone.
Yep. And imitate her hello.
Hello?
Yeah. So you'd hear the button pressing and then hello.
Could you imagine?
And it's like, wait a second, she's taking a nap. Oh, fucking bird.
Can you imagine, like, she answers the phone and she's like, hello? And then you hear the bird in the background, hello?
Actually, yeah, when it starts ringing, it goes hello.
Black Rose says they want a toucan. Toucans are cool. I've seen some toucans. Like
You don't
people
get a lot
who
of
I've
money
got
out of
toucans in my
toucans, though.
room.
We need to stop making similar jokes.
You gonna name him Toucan?
Toucan, the toucan.
It's like, why did you name him after the species of bird he is? No, toucan is in
It's spelled
toucan.
TWOCAN.
TWO-CAN. Yeah, birds are funny. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh, man. I wish all animals were as funny as birds. Cats can be pretty funny, too, though.
Oh, Tyler,
What?
we had a little situation at work. Shit, when was it?
Quite literally, shit.
Yeah. I think it was Saturday night,
Mm-hmm.
Sunday night.
Sunday night. Yeah, Sunday
Because you
night.
texted me yesterday and said it was the night before.
Yeah, Sunday night. One of the forklift drivers hit a pipe that had some sewage going through it.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds
And
beautiful.
somebody actually posted a video. It's fucking ridiculous how much water was pumping out of that bitch. And yeah, there was the floor had about 5 inches of standing doo-doo water.
Gross.
Apparently, the smell was so bad that people were having to step off the line to throw up.
Oops. I bet that guy got fired.
I bet he
I don't know,
didn't.
I doubt it.
Oh yeah, he's a union worker.
It's union.
He's a union worker. That's true.
So the union's probably just like,
Don't do that again.
You could bet your ass he's probably not driving a lift anymore.
Yeah, he's probably not driving trucks anymore.
Ford is probably just like, you're
Might
gonna do
just
some
haul the
paperwork
ass out
for
of
a
there.
while.
I'm like, I didn't do that.
Yeah. It's like, they can't fire him. They can put him in the worst job ever to get him to quit.
It's like
Somebody comes up to you and, hey, you just got promoted to operator. Somebody else is taking your place as your line operation.
can you just imagine? Like, I'm trying to imagine what my reaction would be
If you hit
if
that
I
bit.
hit that pipe and saw sewage water flowing out of it.
It's probably the main line.
Like,
Well, one of
I'm
them.
trying to imagine what I'd be. I would just, that would happen to me, and I'd be like,
Here's I don't know if you can read that.
Meanwhile, on
This is meanwhile in U-Trim Line 3, and it's a picture of a redneck in a boat drinking a beer. And, like, brown water. I want to find the video that somebody posted because it is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
that would be just
Ridiculous.
disgusting.
Just a little bit.
It's like you get home and be like, you smell like shit. Yeah, I know.
I don't want to talk about it. There was, whenever we were working at KTP, there was one of the millwrights, one of the pipe fitters actually, drilled down and hit a water line. It wasn't a sewage line though. So there was one part of the plant that was completely flooded.
Nice.
Yeah. Ford wasn't happy.
Maybe they should do something about their pipelines then, because it sounds like it's a common
an
issue.
ancient building. It's like fucking 80 years old with 80-year-old piping and stuff going through it. They just keep adding like more shit on top of it.
Yeah, it's cheaper to keep it as it is and just add shit than to renovate it, because if they renovate it, they'd have to shut
Well,
down
then
some
don't
line.
get mad when people drill into the pipe by accident.
Cool. They have the schematics. They should know not to drill there. That's what they say. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's not. It was pretty serious.
What part of the plant is this? Is it like a back warehouse?
No, this isn't. So this is right on the factory line, so you can see like the tools right there hanging.
We'll share with the class.
Were you able to smell it?
Yeah, actually, I did smell it. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was the
Wow,
person that
damn,
worked down
holy
the line
shit.
from me. I was like, man, this person smells like a dirty bathroom.
Yeah. All you see is just this fountain of brown water
Yeah,
just
it's
gushing
just
out
a-
of a pipe.
Yeah, it's just like
That's kind of a closed area and up high. What
Oh
was the
my
lift doing there to begin with?
god.
putting up one of those boxes. Looks like
Probably.
whacked it.
I would go home. I would take the disciplinary action for leaving.
Yeah, they might have sent them home. I'm not sure, because that's a U-trim.
Be like, why'd you go home? Like yesterday. Like, we didn't tell you to go home. I am not going to stand in somebody else's feces water for
Yeah.
10 hours.
It's really funny though, because I was at work and I kept smelling that smell. I was like, what the fuck is that? It smells. It almost smells like that time we had that sewage problem.
Turns out.
And then the next day I was on Facebook. I was like, oh, U-trim had a big old doo-doo water incident.
God.
That's a whole lot of poo water.
I'm just trying to imagine being the forklift driver. I really don't even know how you would like.
Hopefully
approach
he
it.
didn't get. Hopefully he didn't get
Oh
any of it.
god.
He might have.
It just
Like, did you
hits
see
it
that
and
water
sprays it
pressure?
right in his
Yeah,
face.
could you imagine if it sprayed like? Oh.
Just think that water pressure was even higher before you hit it.
They have showers there, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I just like
Immediately
calmly
go to
walk
the
all the
shower.
way to the shower, just like I'm done. I'm done. I'm
Just
done.
take a shower with your clothes on.
He
Yeah.
just calls the supervisor to the line and immediately goes to the shower.
No, he calls the supervisor. He's like, somebody hit the plumbing pipe with all the sewage water.
It wasn't me. If you need to ask me anything, I'll be in the shower.
It wasn't me. Covered in brown shit.
No, it's like where'd they go? It's like follow the tracks.
Or the smell.
Just follow your
Well, the
nose.
smell would be everywhere at that point, so it's just like there's tracks. It's like
I'm just imagining too, like if Nate actually went to the person next to him and be like, so I want to be polite about this, but like when you come in tomorrow, can you wear like deodorant? Like I'd
take a shower when you get home.
be like, oh, you smell that too? I thought it was you.
I thought you just kept shitting your pants over there.
It's funny because Nate almost did that one day.
That's true, I did. It was an awful day. It was a very bad day.
This is a funny story, though.
It wasn't funny for me at the time, that's for sure.
I need you on the line now.
When we have an emergency situation.
If only
Code Brown! Code Brown!
if only that happened Sunday. And, like, you had your team leader come and be like, look, I need you to get me off the line now because, like, I gotta go. And then you went to the restroom and you came back. And then, like, 10 minutes later, that person drives through the pipe with the forklift and it pours out. Your team leader comes and be like, man, you really had to go, didn't you? Oh, my goodness. The conversations we have on this podcast.
Yep.
Have you shown Nate that video of
Insightful.
the guy who called the police asking what the deal was with cooking meth?
No, my phone said though.
Essentially, this dude called the local police department.
It's like a transcription of a 911 call, and he sits there and he calls, and he's just like, yeah, hello, I'm just out here doing some cooking, and I would just want to know how illegal meth is."
And then there was a moment of silence, and he's like, "You're calling the police to ask
how illegal meth is?"
And he's like, "Well, I figured if anybody knew, it would be you all."
And the guy sits there and you hear some typing on the keyboard, and it's like, "Is this Daryl from down the road on blah 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 street?" And he's like, "Ah, shit nuts. No, he's not here right now. Can you leave a message?"
Like, "We'll be there in 5 minutes." He's like, "Oh, double shit nuts. Well, you know,
well, you see, I wasn't actually cooking meth. I was just double nuts. Did it again."
It's like, they'll be there in a few minutes. All right, I'll see you in a few minutes.
He's like,
I mean,
okay, we'll be there in a few minutes. Daryl is like, all right, see you guys in a minute.
Because like I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm just cooking meth. Oh, double shit nuts.
I just want to know how legal meth.
The cops show up and he runs out the door and it's like, I can explain. In the background, the trailer just explodes.
See, Daryl was the one cooking the meth, and I was just trying to make it stop cooking because I knew that it was going to cause a big explosion.
Can I see your ID? That was in the explosion.
I left my wallet on the counter in the trailer. Yeah. That's what happened. What's that in your back pocket?
Oh, meth. Shit nuts. Oh, triple nuts.
It's Daryl's wallet.
Well, this Daryl guy looks an awful lot like you.
We're twins. God. Oh, man. It's fucking hysterical. So, I got my spinal figurehead in Sea of Thieves.
You told me about that, yeah.
Well, no, I didn't tell you. I didn't get the code until, like, this afternoon, even though I was supposed to get it yesterday. I emailed them. I'm like, so, where's my code? And they're like, oh, it'll be in your email today. And I'm like, but they said it was going to be in my email yesterday. I wasn't actually rude. I'm like, okay, cool. But, you know, the one downside is that since Rare is a UK-based company, so is their merchandise. So my shirt won't be here until, like, November.
Well, at least you'll have a new shirt for fall. For real
It'll
fall.
be an imported shirt.
Did you get a shirt for free or did you buy it?
I bought it.
Okay.
I'd wanted to see a Thief shirt for a little while, and like I'd wanted a Sea of Thieves t-shirt for a while, but I never really like wanted to buy one. And then I saw that you could get the Spinal figurehead for a limited time if you bought anything on their store. I'm like, okay, I'll buy a t-shirt. So I got like the Reaper's Mark gold foil skull with the Sea of Thieves text on the back. But again, since it's a European company, it was like $22 and an extra $5 to ship it, which, I mean, for international shipping's not bad, but it's 14 to 25 business days.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's got to go on a plane and go from across the Atlantic.
Yeah.
And then from probably New York to here.
Yep. So when are the Sea of Thieves streams coming back? Asks Dark Knight 5348. We streamed last week, Sea of Thieves. We've been doing a lot of Forza. I do plan on streaming Sea of Thieves. They're updating it, I think, tonight to add the new cargo runs in, which is a new merchant mission. So I'd be interested in probably trying to play tomorrow with.
I thought those weren't for another week.
They posted today on Twitter that server maintenance will be tonight, adding the new cargo runs.
Okay.
I think this will be rolling out into the third week of.
Has it been 3 weeks for Forsaken Shores already?
Yeah, we probably need to jump in there and do those commendations, or at least do some of the stuff. So I'm not worried about the commendations because you can still get the doubloons, but like I want the limited time ship cosmetics, and you have to discover all the islands in the Devil's Roar to get those cosmetics.
Well, I've got time if you guys need to ship me.
Well, we would appreciate the help, but we don't have a century to wait for you to update your game.
That's okay. I'll update it tonight when I get home. And then some.
And we'll see how long it takes for you to actually update.
It should just be the not too terribly long. Should be a few hours.
No, we plan on we plan on streaming Sea of Thieves. I mean, we're having a hard time finding a balance, because everybody's been really excited about Forza Horizon 4. It's not that we don't want to play Sea of Thieves right now, but being that Sea of Thieves is more, it's not that it's not fun, but Forza Horizon 4 is it's not as new. Yeah, even with
the same kind of new thing. Let's do the new thing.
Yeah, like the Forsaken Shores update is new, and that added new stuff, and it's fun. It's definitely a challenge, and it's entertaining. It's just we've been waiting for Forsaken Shores for what, 6 months? We've been waiting for Forza Horizon 4 for a year. So it's just
still got the novelty thing
of enjoying it, yeah. So and we'll get back to. I'm gonna try and build a stream schedule sort of thing where like these nights I'm playing this game, and these nights I'm playing this game, and these nights I'm playing this game. So that way maybe I can, like, I don't want to try and plan my gaming endeavors, but I feel like that'll also help me balance what games I'm playing.
Mm-hmm. So you're playing more of other stuff instead of stagnating on one game, playing it till you burn out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I feel that.
But I was going to open their Twitter so that I could see. They said something about server maintenance tonight.
See their tweets.
Cargo runs are coming to Sea of Thieves tomorrow. Want to know more? Get reacquainted with behind the scenes. What else?
Who knows? Nate,
Yes.
say something.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Are you sure about that?
No.
Me either.
We'll be doing server maintenance tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. BST, so the Sea of Thieves servers will be offline. We'll also be updating the game and bringing you cargo runs. Here's a fiery screenshot to get you hyped up. And
I hope it's something on fire.
It's a volcano exploding, and they're holding a crate of rum bottles.
Nice.
So I found out, Nate, we do need to be doing some searching on the beaches. That box of mysterious secrets that we talked about last week, that's not a one-time thing. It's actually not even relevant to the quest. You can just find it on the beach in the Devil's Roar. And it's worth $25,000.
Dang. It's an expensive box.
Doesn't give you rep to any faction, which is a little disappointing.
But it gives you money.
It's a lot of Namis.
But it is $25,000.
It'd be worth it to just go on a voyage to find one of those.
Depending on how long it took, yes. I think you can only find it in the Devil's Roar, and the problem with the Devil's Roar is that all those volcanoes erupt on a non-scripted timer. So it could happen that all the islands are erupting at the same time, and there's like one little safe pocket of ocean in the entire region. Those volcanoes erupting are horrifying.
Yeah, I bet.
They almost sank us the other night. Also found out that you can use those geysers to supercharge your sword lunge jumps. I saw a clip of somebody who was streaming on Twitch, and he posted on Twitter like a clip of it, and like he was sword lunging, and as he jumped from the sword lunge, a geyser went off right underneath his feet, and he went like 150 feet forward. Like he leaped from the main island to one of the small outer islands.
It's impressive. An impressive feat for sure.
Damn, dude.
Damn, but dude.
Doing them acrobatics. But yeah, we'll be streaming Sea of Thieves again soon. I don't know what we're playing tonight. I want to play some Forza. I have to go to bed at a reasonable time tonight because I work tomorrow morning, but I will be on tomorrow, and I don't have any plans after class tomorrow, so maybe we can do if Nate's up for it, and maybe a couple other people, maybe I can do like a midday Sea of Thieves stream, and try and hunt down those last few commendations and get my exclusive ship stuff and the whole nine. But we're rolling up on an hour and 1 minute, so we're going to call the end of the podcast today. We'll have Tyler's voice back at least for a little while.
For the near future.
Until he figures out what he's doing. So we will see you all next Tuesday. Hopefully not at 4:45. Hopefully at our usual 4:37. And
4:37.
And yeah, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 So long.
Bye.
Bah.